Hi everyone, welcome to Draw What I Want, a channel where I learn how to draw and I share my experience with you all. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing my challenge, my attempt, bear with me, to draw a bouquet of lilies. So this is part 2 of the challenge. And if you do have the time, please feel free to have a look part 1. So in part 1, I was attempting to draw a bouquet of single petal lilies without help. So the only reference that I was using was a picture. Let me just open it up. Bear with me. So the only reference that I was using was this picture. Okay, and this is what turned out. So in today's video, part 2, I'm going to be coloring in. So it's going to be a nice, relaxed session just to see how the picture turns up or turns out once it's been colored. If you are learning to draw as well, then please feel free to follow along. And let me know in the comments, how did you find it? Have you ever drawn single petal lilies before? How did you find it? Was it challenging? Was it easy? And maybe you've got some tips and advice to share in the comments. That would be really, really great, really useful, helpful for anybody else that watches the videos, and also for myself as well. Okay, so I will be using a set of colored pencils that I've been using since I've started my learning to draw journey. Okay, and then I've got the sharpener here and also the eraser. Okay, and then hopefully the video will be around half an hour. I'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's begin. So I'm just kind of seeing, so we've got the main kind of flowers are pink, and then we've got those, I'm not sure, like the seed thingy there in yellow, and then obviously the stem will be green. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so maybe if I'll just take the yellow ones. Apologies if there is a little bit of shadow around. I've literally just moved to a new property a couple of weeks ago. So this is my second video at the property, and I'm just trying to figure out which position is best. If you do have some feedback, please do let me know in the comments as well. If you can see everything okay, if you can hear me okay, and if I sound clearly. Thank you. But I've always said in all my previous videos that I do like coloring in. It's just really, really nice and relaxing, kind of meditative. Especially after you've had a busy day at work, for example. It's really nice just to slow down and not to think about anything except just nice colors and coloring in. Just brings that inner child out of you, I think. So I do hope that coloring in these lilies will really make the picture come alive a little bit. But we'll see. Also, please do let me know in the comment section where are you joining, what part of your drawing journey are you currently practicing on, for example, what it is that you're drawing? Okay. And what do you like the most from my videos if you've watched them before? And if there is anything that you would like me to practice drawing next? Okay, so that's yellow. And then the flowers, we've got different types of pinks. So I think that one's probably a bit too red. Actually, let me just have a look. I mean, that is... Yeah, that one's nice. I think that one's probably a bit... I mean, that one's here. I'm trying to practice or teach my hand to be able to draw in different directions without changing the position of the sketchbook. So I'm just gonna do it quite lightly first. And where I can, I'm trying to correct it a little bit as well. See, it's 5 o'clock, just after 5 o'clock here in London. Everybody is finishing work and all the kind of stuff. You can just start hearing loads of cars everywhere, so I do apologize for the noise. It's really, really hot here at the moment, 32 degrees. And last night we had thunder and lightning. I got woken up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was needed, the rain and everything, but it was a little bit unnerving because it was just so loud. It was like war in the heavens. That's that, and then that one's a little bit lighter. I think I can probably do the shape, this one a little bit better as well. That's that. And then the next one. Sometimes I look like I'm in the flow, right? I'm coloring in, and then sometimes I will look at it from the distance, especially like in the camera, and I'm thinking to myself, is this kind of like the standard of something that a child can draw in a class? But then I'm thinking to myself, well, I am learning to draw right from scratch. So you've got to start from somewhere. I'm sure there are people who are just naturally prone to drawing perfectly and things like that. But for myself, I don't know, I've got to start from somewhere. So if this is my beginning point, or even, listen, I've been doing it for about 3 months now. So if this is my starting point from scratch, then that's what it is. I'm looking at it, I'm kind of just thinking, that's fine, I just gotta continue it's a journey. And then I'm just hopeful that in future, you know, it will be more like this, right? But you've got to start from somewhere. So to all of you guys who are starting to learn how to draw from scratch, here's my a little bit of encouragement and motivation. Just keep going, and just see where it takes you. If you don't get better, then it's fine. Then at least you're doing some sort of hobby. You found something that you enjoy doing. It's relaxing, it's meditative. And if it's good for you, if it makes you feel better afterwards, then surely there is nothing wrong in it, no matter how childish it looks. Okay, so let's do the left one. It's gonna be a little bit, but you know, it's just that critical voice in your head, isn't it, that tells you like, oh, you're not good enough, it's not good enough, blah blah blah. The kind of voice that encourages you to stop what you're doing. But it's okay, guys, we are stronger than that critical voice, and we're gonna overcome it, and we're not gonna let us stop from what we're doing, right? We're gonna continue moving forward. So that's that. That one will be green. And then over here, yeah, this one I wanted to make a bit of a better shape. So actually, so it's longer, kind of like here. And then it's more like that. Yeah, like that. So, and then just a little bit. That kind of, I like those kind of like curls, little hooks. They make the flowers look a little bit more alive. So yeah, look, we can do that, and then if we'll just erase this one a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. Apologies for the noise. So that's that, and then yeah, we'll do that one there. Those little fingers there. Yeah. I quite like this color. I think probably more than this too. Okay, and then just do a little bit of that. See, I'm finding it easy to draw. Oh, what's going on now? To draw with this left hand, like left side, a lot easier than I find doing it on the right side. And you can see the difference in the flowers as well, the way they've been colored in. I wonder, it'd be good to actually be able to learn to draw with the right hand as well. So maybe this is something I will do in future, because, you know, if why to rely just on one hand if I've got two hands that are both workable? So it's just a matter of teaching it. I think that would be really great, because actually you don't realize how much pressure you put on one hand of drawing, and if you're doing it regularly, it does get tiring. So you only work in one muscle rather than two. Okay, so that's that. So we've got 3. Guys, I'll just show you where we're at. Okay, so this is where we're at. So we've done those 3. I'll color those ones in green. Also, guys, if you are learning to draw as well, or if you've been drawing for some time, please do let me know in the comments section what is your preferred tool to color with. So is it pencils, is it paint, oils, what else is there? What do you guys prefer to color your paintings or drawings with? Because at the moment I've just been using colored pencils, because that's the only thing that I've got at the moment, and I just want to make the most of it before I move on to something else. But it would be really interesting to find out what's your preference and what do you use, because it would be really great to build a community and to share our experiences with each other, and just to share tips and advice and things like that, so that we can learn and progress and develop together. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. Now I want to do the middle one. So because I've done it a little bit too high there, I think I can correct it. So, excuse me. So it needs to be something like here. So it's like that, and like that, and then I can erase that other bit. So let me have a look. So I'm just going to erase this. It's good that the eraser erases the colored pencils as well, kind of, because it allows me to correct things a little bit. But actually that's why it's so good to do this challenge in 2 parts, because, you know, as I say, like the first part was more just like sketching, and now this part is coloring in, but correcting it as well as we go along to make it better. So I'm just going to, 1 second. So that's the yellow one. And then we just need to do those those lines. They do add a certain effect. Looks more like an onion or something. I think once we've done a little bit of the green here, also maybe I just wanna okay, I don't want to make it worse. Maybe that one should have been a little bit smaller. Let me see, can I make it? I think it needs to go a little bit in. Yeah, that's better. And then like that. Right, so listen, 1, 2, 3, we've only done 4 and we've still got quite a few to do. And it's 26 minutes already. So let's quickly continue. So what are we doing next? So there's a few green ones there because, okay, so let's take this one. That's that. Okay, so that's the one. And then over here we've got that one there. That one goes like that. Like that. It's definitely good practice drawing like the curves and the circles and all the kind of stuff. I'm gonna change the color of the pencil in a minute. Oops, I'm just gonna move that away. Right, let's just get onto it. Doing a little bit quicker. That's that. Okay, and then let's go. So with this one, it does actually go, it's like a stem there. It is supposed to be green a little bit there, so we'll color that in. And then let's go change the colors. Let's get this one. So just a quick one. That one. That one's nice. Okay, and then we'll do one more here. Well, I'm just trying to be a little bit quicker now because the time is ticking and I want to finish the drawing, make sure that it's complete. Okay, so that's that, and then we've just got that one. That's the one that we've made up a little bit, an additional one, because we had some space. Is it shaking? See, when I try to do it fast, I kind of end up going over the lines a little bit, and then it just becomes a bit messy. But we just want to make sure we get it done. I mean, it's definitely looking better than the sketch version in part 2. So it's definitely starting to look a little bit alive, so I'm pleased about that. And yeah, it's nice to know that when you're sketching, it's literally just that, just a sketch. It's not the final work or anything like that. So when you do it the second time, you go over it, you can amend it, you can correct it, you can make it look better, all that kind of stuff. The erasers, which is why, you know what I'm thinking, when you just do this sketching, it's quite helpful to do it quite light, as in not to put too much pressure on the pencil, so that when you do go to correct it, either with another color or with a pencil again, for example, you know, it's not too visible. You can erase it and it's not going to be visible. It's not going to be the main lines of it. So, excuse me. So yeah, you know, you live and learn basically. You live and learn. That's my favorite saying. Okay, so we've got the last one, guys. We've got the last flower to do. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly get rid of this, and then to be honest, over here is just all greens, and then we're done. So which color? We'll go for this one, and then yeah, we'll just make this one look nice. Like that. So look, or we'll try and make it look nice. And then oh, excuse me. I think there is something about doing it to the right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna erase these bits just to make it tidy. And then just coloring it in. So. Also guys, if you do watch my videos, do tell me in the comment section which ones are your favorite, where I learned to draw something new, where I practice drawing what I've learned, or where I try to draw something without help. So see, this one's just going all over the place. I don't know. Fine, that's done. Yeah, it's interesting. You can see how every flower looks different in terms of how it's been colored in and everything. Yeah, but it's good. I'm happy with that. It's definitely getting better. So let's just have a look. So this is the picture that we're coloring in. So let's just take some green colors. So I think it's more like light green and a dark green. We're almost there, guys. We're almost finished. Yay, celebration. Gonna have some food after that. Gonna go on for a walk, get some fresh air. The afternoon sun will be nice. See, I love summer days. The day just feels so much longer, doesn't it? It just makes you want to do stuff even at like 6, 7 o'clock at night or later. So I'm gonna make some more green stuff there, and then even color in those empty spaces in the middle. Just to create the illusion that it's all stems. And that's it. I think we've done a good job, guys. Whoever did follow along, please let me know how you got on. Are you happy with your picture? Are there any areas that you would like to improve on? But I'm definitely more happier with this version than the, bear with me, happier with this version than the part 1, 100%. So let's have a look. So this is my Lilies. It keeps changing. Oops. Sorry, guys. So yeah, look. The picture that we used for reference, and then this is my picture of my lovely bouquet of single petal lilies. Right. That I drew without help. Obviously, I did use the picture for reference, but other than that, there was no help, there was no tutorial, there was no book that I was following. It was literally just from observation, from memory, I guess, and just going with the flow. So let me sign this. I've not signed my previous ones, but I feel like doing it. So I'll put Anya's Lilies. And then, yeah, so I'm happy with that. 43 minutes, not so bad. Again, do let me know in the comments section, how did you get on? What do you think of my picture? Do you have any comments? Do you have any feedback? But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you, you know, kind of following my journey, my progress. If you did enjoy this video, then please do consider liking it and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. Yeah, your support just means the world. And remember, wherever you are in your drawing journey is perfect. All right then, everybody, take care and have a lovely evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.